Not trying to throw shade, but you all get what I mean, right? The type of creations you can build in ScrapMechanic. The type of creations the devs show in every trailer. But I'm really curious what actually players are gonna end up building with all the awesome new parts they're adding. Like, are we just building another car but with sticky wheels and a drill laser on top of it? But yeah, during the dark ages of ScrapMechanic, there have been lots of desperate posts. And I'm so glad the wait is finally over. Peasants! This is the create mod for Minecraft. Look what they need just to mimic a fraction of our power. And yeah, I've heard about the create mod, but apparently you can build lots of awesome creations in Minecraft. Which is wild what I've done to the game. Now, I'm probably gonna be playing lots of Chapter 2, but let me know if you think I should give the create mod a try too. ScrapMechanic on Twitter, tomorrow. The GIF they share in question. Oh, but at least it's nice to know they don't get rid of these janky faces you make while going super fast. BeamNG physics car, no mods. I have literally no idea how they've done this, but this looks pretty cool. And I assume it's a bunch of pistons, suspensions, something that's very deformable. The car's literally getting squished by a block. It kinda makes me really wish that they would add something like this to ScrapMechanic, but I don't think the physics can handle anything more like that. But yeah, really good job by Claude_. I'll put a link to this build in the description. Most normal day in ScrapMechanic subreddit. I am going crazy. Like, I can't tell if that is literally just the game being funny or someone modded it because ScrapMechanic glitches out all the time. Oh no, they're trying to learn. They dropping nukes? Oh my world, that's crazy. I do wonder if anyone's still gonna use the old parts over the new ones. What happened to this bearing? Is it just glitching out as usual? And nice character mod. Oh, I remember tons of posts like that. Me and ScrapMechanic leaving the crashed ship like. And yeah, warehouses are such horror game. Wait, it's actually not a warehouse. At first I was totally confused. Oh no. A couple weeks ago, I swear you would have sounded like such a crazy person if you would have said Chapter 2 tomorrow. They will never see it coming. Okay, so we're walking around in survival, checking out one of those ruined buildings. And then we have a contraption up there. Oh, they're driving the whole thing? Wait, how does this drive? Is this like a glitch? Are there thrusters? Wait, they're literally driving it into a different location? I don't know, how does it move? No, actually there are wheels. I totally did not see them. But I guess that could be a really cool idea for a simple mobile base for survival. But this must probably consume a lot of fuel though. But this actually reminded me of something else. If you go on the Axolot Games website, you see that they're advertising Raft, one game they've published. Then they're advertising ScrapMechanic, the game they've made and published. And now they seem to be hinting at a mysterious third game they're somehow involved with. Something new is in the works. And I do wonder if they've secretly been cooking on a new kind of game all this time as well. And also look at that cute axolotl just following our cursor. They've really spent a lot of effort on their website, not gonna lie. Absolute scrap. I'm drilling some rocks, farmer. And that drilling is quite thunder. Did someone say drilling thunder? Yeah, I guess that's pretty much what the story is gonna be about, right? You just go up to some NPCs and they're like, drilling you say? Of course, obligatory Halloween logic repost. Raid's not triggering, please help. Strange object appeared outside base. And of course it's a Trojan horse. It would actually be really funny if with the new raid system, the bots would kind of get creative and try to trick you somehow. I don't know, I just think that could be really funny. I made the switch into an actual working light switch. Someone has actually made the ScrapMechanic switch real. And on the other pictures, we can see them actually using this as a light switch, but it actually is connected to the wall. I think it's really awesome what people come up with. I really wish those LEDs would work though. Repaired one of those annoying road holes. Oh, that's actually so cool. They fixed one of the potholes in the road and actually painted them really well looking and made even a little sign to warn you that you have to switch lanes. That's really neat, and I don't know, I'd love to see some simple quests like this in ScrapMechanic Chapter 2. Still waiting. Leaked footage of Axolot developer working on the Chapter 2. And they're just praying for some computers to work. I mean, I bet you they're kinda gonna be like this anyway when the update drops. Hoping the entire game is not gonna break. Walking storage transport. I wonder what kind of mod they're using. Not like a watermark is permanently burnt onto your screen, but this does look like a pretty cool creation. And it's kinda sad that so far in survival you're not really building anything other than cars. I wonder if you could use the sticky wheels just to build some kind of crawler that uses those wheels to stick to walls. It's definitely something we gotta try. M510 Mammoth from Halo. This creation is huge, and I appreciate they've built all of this out of cardboard, so you can actually use it in a real fight. My computer would explode, hit the blueprint file size, so no insize, and had to make some compromises. I wonder if they're gonna address this blueprint file size limit, because I do remember hitting that limit with my arcade machine as well. A girlfriend made a toadbot cake for my birthday. That's so cute. I don't know, that definitely would make my day, whether birthday or not. Looking back, this image should be the icon of how you should not maintain an early access project. Happy holidays. Sorry, 2023. No, 2024. I mean, I do fully agree. When you're doing early access, you should at least be somewhat transparent with what you're doing. Literally people thinking they might have abandoned the game by now. It's been really rough. Mechanics coming back from the dead once the chapter 2 drops. I swear half the mechanics have come back, including myself, and it's pretty awesome and pretty hype, and I'm really excited for what's to come. So my friend just noticed this in the trailer. Completely overlooked the fact that you can put suspensions directly on bearings. And yeah, it seems like the trailer is confirming this now. And I wonder what kind of new possibilities this will open up. Why isn't it working? Scrap metal block with 3 toadbot heads? It would be kinda cool if we actually get some kind of mini-bosses we could summon. Crazy frog. Okay, the quality is very blurry, but they built an invisible car and they look like funny while driving now, which is exactly how it looks in the Crazy Frog music video. I wonder if that's how they made it. What would happen if you ran out of chemicals? So you're just out there, minding your own business, and suddenly you're stuck directly in front of a lava pool. And I'm pretty sure they did add lava. So, oh no, I wonder if this is gonna become a real issue. So that animation is done really well. I made the ScrapMechanic radio in real life. Oh, that's so cool. I wonder if this is actually somewhat functional with, of course, the giant like battery thing. Wait, there are actual ports on this thing? No, don't tell me this actually works. Like, does this actually play music? Do I see a speaker here? I wanna know. Yes, it really works. This is crazy! And you can even print this with a very simple 3D printer. That's so cool what you can do these days. It took them 3 months to finish. Oh, that's crazy. I really wish they would have included video of it playing the ScrapMechanic radio songs. I got the road printer working with steering. So they've actually made a contraption that builds its own road. Now, this is very heavily sped up. Which, like, yeah, those vacuum pumps are not very fast, but yeah, this is really awesome. Wow, I'm really impressed. This basically would be like a valid way to explore the new terrain in ScrapMechanic Chapter 2. Though I bet you'd have to refill the cardboard occasionally. And imagine you just accidentally have a single glowbug getting there, eating away your bridge and everything just falling off. That would be hilarious. Double mechanics on an ultra-wide monitor? Wait, is this actually a real thing where you can see yourself on an ultra-wide? Because yes! Because once you're on ScrapMechanic and you click on the character thing, the camera just moves you to the scene. So it seems like your character has been just there a second time the whole time. Feels like a few inches wider and you'll see Chapter 2. 3D printed headlight? Oh, that's so awesome. People continuing to 3D print nearly every part in the game. I think at this point we need a list of which parts have actually been made in real life and which ones not. Because I think it's been a lot by now. Okay, it's still a work in progress, but there is enough space for an LED. I'd love ScrapMechanic to give players an incentive to build factories like this. I totally do too, because this looks really awesome. It does remind me of my old video where I've tried building a cardboard factory to try and feed the cardboard to glow bugs. Maybe that's really what the Scrap Factory mod should have been. You should just try to build up little shapes. and then you progressively have to build higher level shapes. Oh, that would have been so cool. Found this at a local science museum. Wait, there's an actual Toadbot statue in the science museum? No way. Okay, is this in Sweden? They have a 3D printed handyman. I don't know, if I'd randomly stumble into a museum, I'd be shocked. I made the 3D printable ScrapMechanic bearing. I was just saying we're making everything now, and this one looks so cool. I wonder which material they used. It's so glossy and it's even spinny. It's a fidget spinner, no way. Oh, that would be so cool. I'd love something to fiddle around like that. We're getting scrap IRL before chapter 2. Weaponized items part 8, the Wolf. You could use it as a propeller for propelling boats. You could launch them like Beyblades. You could use them to create flying drones. Or you could use them to create a sawdust machine to make cardboard or something. I don't know, that's a pretty cool idea. Or you could do this. I did not get that reference at first. One piston card, no mods. Damn, this looks really cool. And they put the portal thingies on top of the cards. That's nice. Wait, so they literally built an entire engine using only a single piston? Oh, it's the Claude underscore person again. They're really been cooking. Weaponized items part 7, the sensor. You could use it to see outside your tank. You could use it to aim better with your weapon. You could use it as a weapon scope. Or you could even build a radar. I really wish they would allow us to build some of these things ourselves. But I guess it's just gonna be more of a modding kind of thing. Anyone know the workshop link? How do you even have a car that has such weird block design? Bathroom car? T-tube confirmed? We've actually seen T-tubes in the chapter 2 trailer? That's cool, I didn't spot this. I really hope they made the pipe system a bit better too. I think it got janky and laggy real quick. And it really limited your potential for automation. This was featured on ScrapMechanic's Steam page now. Early access game, note the last update made by the developers was over 12 months ago. And it's wild that they literally let the game deteriorate that much. Suspension stabilizer glitch kinda works in Minecraft Create Aeronautics. So if we have a piece without the suspension, it just falls really quickly. And if we have a piece with a suspension, it falls much slower and seems more stable, which is kinda cool. That also works in other games. Satisfying lock mechanism in ScrapMechanic and Bricadia. Okay, oh. And then once it slides in, yeah, it locks. That's cool. Oh, there's multiple. That's really nice. And just so cool you can do all of these things in ScrapMechanic as well. Oh, they're so satisfying. I wonder if with some of these locks you just turn the physics setting in ScrapMechanic down to 1 and the door just opens magically. Surely this means the best place for a farm would be on a boat or a barge. So yeah, we're actually getting these parts to grow your crops in. And I'm also wondering if I put these things, for example on a plane, if I accidentally trigger a raid, how are the bots ever gonna get to me? But it does look like they do run on chemicals, so maybe that kind of balances them, but you can get them basically infinitely from those chemical lakes anyway. So maybe, you know, they weigh maybe a lot, or are gonna be very expensive to craft or use. You can literally put these on your vehicle, and if the bots come for you, you just drive away. Oh wait, I just had another idea. What if you just put them on a bunch of bearings? So the farm would just flop around the entire time. Any bot that tries to get close to it would instantly be smacked by it. Yummy cardboard? Glowbugs be like? I don't know, do cats eat cardboard? I don't know, is this cat a reincarnated glowbug or something? Hey, this is the big M510 mammoth we saw earlier with a small warthog inside. And they're just coming out of the huge spade, which, yeah, it does not have interior, but oh, the scale of this is so intimidating. Like, I'd be scared if I was a little farmbot. Weaponized items, part 9, the bearing. You could use them for roller skates. This would be so cool if they add this to survival. Some upgradable part with bearings that lets you just slide on ice. You could use them as kind of shurikens. You could use them to make a scale armor. This, I don't know, this looks so ScrapMechanic-like. I like it. And that spear with just a drill on top. This art is actually really good. Oh, lastly, you could use it to make a chainsaw with it. We eat glitches for breakfast. How Cyberpunk 2077 players deal with glitches. How ScrapMechanic players deal with glitches. Oh yeah, I think we're in for some very wild times with chapter 2 dropping. The secret of Toadbot is revealed. and you just see Toadbots sliding along some kind of rail, and I actually think that would make a lot of sense. I wonder if we're finally gonna learn something about official Toadbot lore. They kept all of these for themselves, by the way. The scrap mechanic that the devs are playing every day versus the current scrap mechanic. Like, yeah, they've really, it seems like, been cooking a lot, so I guess it's kind of been true. Guys, I found the best weapon. Okay, so they go about picking up one of these containers, and are they just gonna drop this thing on bots? That is so smart. Like, no way that... This just... It literally destroys bots instantly and you collect the parts? No way! I never thought about it this way. Like, are we still, so many years after survival, coming up with new strategies? Just keep one of these around while defending the farm and you can farm haybots so easily. DLSS 5, DLSS 5 off, DLSS 5 on. I really do not think what they were thinking when they released this thing. I honestly thought it was an April's Fool's. And it wasn't even April. Working suspension 3D print? No freaking way. Every single part is just being made in real life. And this also looks so satisfying to play with. How do you even make something so flexible? Ah, okay, it's like a foam tube around it. I guess that works well, fair enough. Damn, this is just really cool. Oh dear, yeah, those designs are kinda complicated. Put a muck on it? For real. We're gonna 3D print our creations IRL soon? Like, all those people just making these parts, they just need to come together. This is wonderful. And we just have a model of a random car in ScrapMechanic bouncing around. I don't know why this somehow feels somewhat fitting for the game. Small oil rig converted into a house. This looks freaking amazing! Damn, it's really cool what kind of bases people have been cooking up. Oh, even the furniture! This must have taken so long. I guess it's kinda really wholesome to see how much love people put on their creations in survival. I certainly have not been that attentive. I mean, not to mention the grind all of this took. I made a dinosaur, things escalated. This is a really cool looking dinosaur build. It even has spud guns. Wow, this is really cool. I really like the looks of this one. Kinda wanna see it fight some bots by now. Wait, did they also made a shark over there? I wanna see that one too. Does it actually swim? Caged farmers be like, oh, please help. Oh, I mean, like, I guess before these trapped farmers just disappeared whenever we returned them, which is kinda creepy. Are these rare? And you see white painted parts of the scrap that haybots leave? Oh, and they were caused by some glitch in an update years back that made all spines in the world white? I don't know, I think I vaguely have some memories of seeing this myself. Concept test from Portal 2? Oh, no way, they've made Portal in ScrapMechanic? With a gravity gun? That's really cool. Ah, I don't know, I wonder if there's some cool challenge mode that really utilizes stuff like this. My magnum opus? Motor and 4-speed plus 4 reverse gearbox? This looks absolutely crazy. I wish I was only a fraction that capable with mechanical parts. And I guess the cool thing about these engines is they don't need any fuel at all. Or they might just break if they would turn your physics settings too low. Some experimentation led to this in the end. Oh, I forgot what those things are called, but this is looking really cool. I really like how they tried making these ropes. This looks so good. How'd they make this? I don't know, very impressive, not gonna lie. Now wait for the physics to crash out and send one of the trolleys to the moon? Is this kind of muscle suspension viable anywhere? Is this a real thing about suspensions? Trying to think about physics makes my brain confused, but I don't know, I'm kinda curious how it would turn out in the game. Guys, I have a theory. The new character from the trailer with the extremely long hair, and it's just a giant revival baguette hidden on the inside. I don't know, that's kind of funny. I wonder if there's gonna be some lore that's actually gonna acknowledge what's up with that. Pioneers, today a new frontier of science has been uncovered. I present to you the power of a wok. So I think we're seeing a boat now with a wok engine. Oh, that poor wok. Is squishing that wok making this vehicle so fast? No, the wok, no, it died. Reliability is all over the place once the wok survives for 5 minutes. Oh, this is way too cruel. They're all gonna disappear the moment you start building anything. How it feels having more than 20 component kits. It does feel pretty good, but parts just need so many. I do hope the grind's gonna be a bit more bearable. In chapter 2, Scrap Francisco, after 100 to 150 hours and over the span of a year and 2 months, they finally finished the biggest scrap mechanic project to date. Okay, I'm really curious. First up, that's a really cool trailer. Whoa, that is a huge map. Whoa, that's really cool, especially all the skyscrapers and stuff. There's not a whole lot of people making maps for Scrap Mechanic, it seems. 1-to-1 to scale, Golden Gate Bridge. Oh, that's just insane. That must have... Now I get why it's been taking so long. 400 acres of detailed city. I also kind of like the aesthetic, how everything has this concrete-y kind of made out of clay look. This would look really cool to play in. Streetlights? No way! Oh, that's really cool. I forgot you can actually add them to worlds too. Even some street signs? I don't know, it doesn't really look like Scrap Mechanic, but it is. No, oh, this is so beautiful. Like, I don't think I've ever seen a map that looks so creative and unique in style. Oh, this is just crazy. I don't know, is there anyone who's from San Francisco and can tell me how real this looks? Building interiors? What? We even get interiors? Oh, this is so cool. Water effects make for elevators and ladders. I mean, I guess that's kind of a janky workaround, but it's fair. Alcatraz Island? Oh, no way. This reminds me of when I tried working on this whole Scrap Mechanic server kind of thing. A world like this would have been really, really cool. Especially if you had multiple people around. You know, maybe we should just make some kind of GTA 6 and Scrap Mechanic. Oh, you can even use these stations to work on your car. Really cool. Oh, you have a car wash. Oh, that's so cool. February 10th. Well, that has passed by now. Okay, I'm definitely gonna leave a link to this one in the description. This has been very epic to look at. I don't think I've seen any map that has been this incredible before. That's what I wanted, just a vehicle. I don't know, what kind of weird walker is that? Wait, you could even go up walls. We don't even need sticky wheels. This is crazy. Oh, and you can also fly. Oh, this legit looks so cool. I wish it was a bit more viable or easy to build these kind of mechs. Chapter 3 when? I mean, I guess that's the next hopium thing. I don't know, I just really hope Chapter 2 is gonna do so well and then they're gonna feel like adding a bit more stuff to it. Because there's still so much potential in the game. My Domino's machine, and this time I saved it, lol. That is such a cool idea. I didn't think of actually making dominoes like this. Manually placing them must have been a nightmare. Okay, so like, this is smart. They get built up here, and then because it's glass, you can just destroy them with a spud gun. I mean, yeah, it is a bit slow, but you could probably like leave this running for a few hours. Okay, but now what we've all been waiting for, just seeing the dominoes fall. Okay, it's just about the right distance. I was a little worried they would just stop. This game has just such endless potential for creativity. And it only took them 15 minutes to make. Made something cool. Oh, this is one of these cool automated guns. Oh, that's such a cool reload mechanism. For like having a magazine of explosives so you don't need to manually reload them all the time. Well, we have finally raft-like ocean. And yeah, from the trailer we can see they kinda changed the underwater stuff a little bit. And also created these ruins that are not just part of an island, which I think is really cool. Apparently they might have reworked the whole world generation to not be based off tiles. I'm not entirely sure, but that would be really cool. Fastest yet? That is a really, really fast runner. Is this automated? There's no one... What? That's so cool. It's just running off logic alone. You know, who needs this new baby walk thing from the trailer? If you can just build your own friend. Me and my friends cooked up a revival baguette. Oh, that one does look very delicious. Though I don't think it's all that healthy, but you can't eat it until you get knocked out. Weaponized items part 6, the thruster. You could use it as a flamethrower. You could use it to fly around like on a broomstick. You could use it as a jetpack, or you could use it to accelerate your fists. And these are some really cool concepts, not gonna lie. Found my first ever wok statue in survival. Yeah, I think there's a tile somewhere in the survival world that has a wok statue and it's kinda rare. Scrap Mechanic physics moment. So we have this long rod, and why is it walking? Just having a mind on its own? Do your creations just become sentient at some point? What in the pixel lamp is this? ScrapMechanic, for some reason, you're just driving around your cool tractor vehicle, and then randomly you create... Just what happened? Like, if you could do this on purpose, this would be probably a great way to defend against any bots. Radiation physics in the making, or what Modder's cooking up, is really cool. Oh, it's like a laser that shoots rays and stuff. That's pretty cool. And also scatters them on surfaces. I mean, that's pretty cool, but calculations like this are very intensive, so that's why I think the simulation updates so slowly. We got nuclear energy in ScrapMechanic before GTA 6. I mean, yeah, a bunch of years ago I actually tried adding that to the game. I don't know why I built this. So we just have some mystery box. Okay, we have just a sandwich. So I guess it's just a lunchbox. What do you mean tomorrow? Is there ScrapMechanic in your downloads folder for tomorrow? Oh, that's kind of funny, not gonna lie. Can you guess who is rich? It's always the person with the most component kits. I am so glad that we were wrong. The real question is whether we get GTA 6 or Chapter 2 first. And most people have actually voted for GTA 6. I'm so happy, and it's just kinda unreal that it's actually happening. Please help, I accidentally deleted the glow bug and Toadbot faces. Please help me draw them back on. This is just looking so creepy. Oh, this is really wholesome. People just, no, people just drawing stuff on them. Oh, that's cute. Kitty. Oh, he's so cute. Average ScrapMechanic robot, it just tries to go upstairs. This is exactly what it's like in ScrapMechanics. Maybe it's just simulating real-life physics after all. My latest project, a full utilization of wedges and their shaping capabilities. That's so really cool. Is it a plane? How long does it take to build something like this? We even have an interior, a full hangar, and so much storage capacity. Oh, this is really cool. Just it would probably take so many component kits in survival. And yeah, it actually does fly well. You can even park it in the water. Yeah, a really cool build. Finish the dragon's look. What do you think? And this actually looks so good. I can't believe it's a ScrapMechanic anime creation. Really, really cool build. I even like how there's a small smoke effect you can see in the nose when I think there's some pistons or something that would slam into something. Oh, that's so cool. I'm so glad they didn't go with the original way of making glow sticks as seen in the concept arts. You just like squeeze some kind of slugs and they just kind of puke into. Oh, this is so gross. Who thought this was a good idea? Glowbugs are so much cuter. What rims? I just see a bearing. It's literally a ScrapMechanic bearing. How is this not on purpose? Strange walk found near base? What kind of walk is this? Inchworm trying to be an earthworm? And they're actually using a voxel terrain mod people have made for ScrapMechanic before Chapter 2, which is really cool. Oh, that's also such a cool build. Just a worm that digs through the terrain. Though yeah, I guess the camera is not liking this as much. I'm really curious how they fixed the camera issues in Chapter 2. The devs seem to have added a screen shake effect when landing. It can be seen in the devlog. So yeah, when we have this sled here out of ice and we land, it kinda shakes. That's a neat little detail I haven't noticed. Scrap wheel IRL. No, this wheel is literally made out of scrap. And I swear it probably still drives better than an actual scrap wheel in ScrapMechanic. They're just so horrible. Wait, are they actually adding a compass in Chapter 2? That would be so cool because I get lost so easily. In honor of 1.0 releasing, we made pizza burger and a revival baguette. Oh my world, they've made so much food. I wonder how many friends they have. Alright, it was really cool having a look at all of the things people have been making for the last year without much updates. And I'm really hyped for Chapter 2. Seems the community is so much more active. And I'm just really excited what's to come. I'm probably gonna start a new survival series, so if you're interested in that, be patient, I guess. Just a few more days.